We begin tonight from the courts. So, was it justice or a slap on the wrist? Well, former Sports Cabinet Secretary Hassan Wario avoided jail this evening by paying a 3.6 million shillings fine in lieu of a 6-year jail sentence imposed by the Anti-Corruption Court. The former CS had been sentenced to jail with the option of a fine for abuse of office charges. Former Team Kenya head of delegation for the 2016 Rio Olympics, Stephen Soi, was jailed for 16 years, but also given the option of a 105 million shillings fine. Magistrate Elizabeth Juma, in her sentencing, said that although the two did not directly benefit from the monies in question, they occasioned the loss of public funds under their watch. Stephen Soi starts our bulletin off.
Former Sports Cabinet Secretary Hassan Wario on Thursday evening paid his 3.6 million shillings fine to avoid a 6-year jail term. The money is get out of jail card.
This is the sentence of this court in count 2. Count 2, section 48, 1B, the amount of lost. That was proved to the record of the court is Kenya shillings 450,000 times 2, that is 900,000 in default to serve 1 year in prison.
Wario found guilty of altering the travel list to Brazil and including 3 other persons that, according to court documents, ended up pocketing millions of shillings in air tickets and huge allowances during their stay in the Olympic Village in Rio de Janeiro. Former Olympic boss Stephen Soi, who led the Kenyan team as the chef de mission in Rio de Janeiro, handed his sentence with a calmness that belied its severity when Magistrate Elizabeth Juma condemned him to 16 years in jail. The court, however, gave him the option of a fine, 105 million shillings, the amount.
It's good to set the record straight at this moment that equally as stated, the fourth accused did not receive any benefits, but rather money was lost under his leadership.
3 at last, 20.
For Wario, the fine must have seemed manageable. He burst into celebration. Attempts by the defense lawyers to have a non-custodial sentence did not succeed. Soi has 14 days to appeal. Rio fiasco came to the limelight after Citizen TV's Wahiga Moura boldly unraveled the rot in Rio that involved total disregard for the plight of Olympians, with top ministry officials turning the Rio Olympics trip into luxurious holiday tours for their families and relatives.
Juliet Chepkorir Maritim.
Yes.
Is that a relative of yours?
Yes, this is my wife.
Okay.
Soi, who now glares at a 105 million shillings fine or a 16 years jail term, had initially brushed off the Citizen TV expose and in confidence told Citizen TV in Brazil that his financial books were above board. Unless they appeal, the two are likely to be barred from public office as per Article 75 of the Constitution and the Leadership and Integrity Act. After intense court deliberations, the Rio case has now reached the finish line, with the court sentencing former Cabinet Secretary Hassan Wario alongside chef de mission Stephen Soi. Stephen Soi, Citizen TV, Nairobi.